Hey guys, PrinceofMacedon here. I'm going to do a commentary video for Total War Rome 2. I joined this guy's game. It was called This is Sparta. And I was like, oh no he didn't. So I joined and I picked Athens. So this guy's name is NKX-Wolf, and you can see it's a very small funds battle. It was really low. So I figured this guy was going to go Spartan hoplites, or some kind of variant of that. So I went with skirmishers and cav. So my Hippias Lancer, Citizen Cav, 4 Cretan archers, and 2 slingers. So look at the settings of this battle. It's a nighttime battle. There's rain, and he did disable the tactical overhead, also the mini-map. And I guess that's all that needs to be said. So he is now ready for this battle. And once again, a very low money battle. Super low. So this is going to take place somewhere in Apollonia, whatever. So this is a nice classic matchup, Athens-Sparta. Historically speaking, anyways. Ooh, a quote by Archimedes. Very epic. So yeah, I was kind of on a festival of Athens today, I suppose. Doing 3 battles as Athens.
We await your command.
So I'm gonna deploy my Cretans on 2 separate wings. Remember, my presumptions were that he was gonna have a hoplite force of some sort. So I want to surround him quickly. Put my slingers in the middle. I put my cav on both wings. In case he does have cav, my cav can protect my archers on the wings. So that was the reasoning for my deployment here.
Slingers!
Slingers. Sling for me the music of the night. Anybody here watch Phantom of the Opera as a musical?
Archers!
Maybe even the Gerard Butler movie adaptation of that, which is kind of ironic since Gerard Butler was in 300, which is who my opponent is probably a fan of. So this conversation has come full circle, even though we're not really conversing. It's kind of one way. So the battle started, and you can see there is no heads-up display, no mini-map. It's been disabled. So my opponent's Spartans are obviously in the shade. But I didn't think he'd be hiding in the shade. So my first instinct was to take my cav and start scouting around. Well, maybe it's my second instinct. I guess my first instinct was to click on my slingers. So I'm going to put my citizen cav on top of that hill right there. That's a nice commanding position to observe the battlefield. But you see all those trees in front of me? There's a lot of hiding spots there. I just can't picture Gerard Butler hiding.
Swift riders at your command.
So my citizen cav's almost there. I did have a worry that he would have things waiting on the other side of that hill right there.
Rider forward.
That's why I'm zoomed out like this. That way I can pull out quickly if I need to. It looks pretty cool, this nighttime setting. And of course, this is just a regular multiplayer custom battle. So, good. There's nothing there. There's still a lot of hiding spots for those Spartans, though. And yeah, one difference between Rome 1 and Rome 2 is that in Rome 2 you can actually hide your general unit. So that's why I can't see anything right now.
Advance at speed.
Not a freaking thing.
Quickly now.
And again, this commentary is added post-battle. So I already know the results. I already know what happens. I already know Gerard Butler isn't in this game. So I don't see anything with my first cav, but I'm gonna leave it on the hill so it can keep spotting for my army. Now I'm gonna use my Hippeus Lancer unit here. That's where my general is located. Now I'm gonna use this unit to scout. Now I'm gonna scout the most obvious hiding spot in the forest here. Kind of dangerous going between those trees there because he could have had archers on both sides there, even cav or whatnot. But I was willing to take the chance. And again, I figure my opponent has hoplites because he picked the Spartans. He named the battle "This is Sparta," all in caps lock, cap locks, whatever. So now you can start seeing some Spartan units right there, and my suspicions were correct. Lots of Spartan hoplite-esque units. He had Here's a Sparta, Royal Spartans, and he also had some peltas back there. Some peltas from the Spartan quote-unquote help. There they are. They're eager. So I'm gonna turn my back on them. In the meantime, I don't think my opponent has any cav. So I'm gonna bring up my cav and also all my archers. I'm gonna converge on that forest spot right there. I'm gonna put my cav behind them, and I'm gonna keep my eyes on those guys. Heroes of Sparta, Peltist, Royal Spartans. Slingers. So that guy gave up mobility to support his Spartan-centric army. So that gives me freedom to maneuver, not just with my cav, but also was my with my skirmishers. I can put these guys on the other side of these trees here. Maybe there are other hidden units back there. That was my thinking at the time.
Hippeus Lancers!
Hippeus. My Hippeus is hurting after I did gymnastics. That's me using that word in a sentence.
Missile infantry.
So yeah, I'm pushing up my guys closer. My foot skirmishers. And yeah, I'm just gonna target his Spartans, and then use my cav to harass his peltasts.
Fire on the enemy. Ready and waiting. General.
Yeah, in a low money battle like this, it's a little bit more difficult to protect your skirmishers. At least with that kind of setup.
Forward.
I forgot the exact money level. I think it was like 4,500 or something.
Loose. Archers.
Gotcha.
Forward.
So my Cretan archers are first into action, and I'm going to send in my Hippeus Lancers. I'm going to go for those peltasts right there. See them?
Engage.
They're kind of out of reach of the Spartan support, so I'm going to go in.
Orders.
So I turned on the trample mode, or whatever it's called, on this unit.
Quickly now.
So that unit is completely at my mercy right there. The Spartans are close by, but I don't think they're close enough. So I'm gonna go for it. Now my guys are kind of stuck here. That kind of sucks. So I'm getting hit from the backside by those royals and those heroes there. And I'm also sending in my other cav units from the other side. Because I see another peltas unit right there. So just keep them targeted. Those Spartans there. Look at that big clump. Like even the worst marksman could have missed that many men that packed together.
Riders, advance!
Yeah, all this little playful banter there. They really should make that a This is Athens movie.
Advance!
Well, they are making that 300 Rise of an Empire, which should include some Athenians, as the battle they portray was a coalition battle against the Persians. So you should be seeing some Athenians in that. Citizen Cows. So he's chasing after my cav. He's just gonna ignore my skirmishers for now. I mean, it could be a good thing because he's not really gonna catch my skirmishers if I'm watching my guys carefully, which is something I don't typically do now because my controls are kind of sticky. I've got pizza on my mind all the time, movies and books, slacking. Anyhow, I did lose a lot of horses in my Hippias Lancer unit, but my flag's not even wavering, so I'm gonna keep going for these peltas here, as they're broken. I just want to run them off the field completely. The Spartans are too far. I mean, they're right behind me, of course, but do you see the separation between his Spartans and his peltas? It's too far. Just gonna trample them. Lady and the Trample. Or should I say Lambda and the Trample? Haha. I just came up with that. So now he sees my this huge body of skirmishers. He's gonna go for them now, seeing as he couldn't, you know, catch up to my Hippias Lancers. So he's gonna try his luck at something else this time. So now he has no support whatsoever. It's just his Spartans, his heroes of Sparta, and his Royal Spartans. And that was exactly the kind of matchup I was expecting in the first place. So I'm gonna swing these archers around here to the flank, get some better shots on those heroes of Sparta.
Now! Your orders?
That's a double. Yeah, I'm just gonna separate my guys even more if I can. Don't want my guys too concentrated, otherwise it's easier for him to catch up to. Okay, now that unit is in a position to get slaughtered. See that? How the numbers are going down way fast now? Hippias Lancers.
Take aim!
So I'm bringing up my citizen cav too, just to apply more pressure, make him feel like he's really surrounded. That unit's down to 105. Perfect.
Archers! Fire!
So I think it's cool using Athens just because, well, they're very much neglected in video games. You know, also in cinema when it comes to military history. Military targets. So if you'll notice, now my opponent has bunched his guys even worse. Now they're in this big choo-choo train. My guys are gonna choo-choo that train. All aboard the Spartan Express, straight to Hades. It was a good idea though, his type of army, because he set it at low money. But that does put him at the mercy of a skirmish army.
Missiles awaiting targets.
Missiles.
Move at the double.
I wonder how much the rain, if any, if it affects the my slingers or my archers.
At your command.
Realistically, it would.
Double time.
I'm not sure how much it affects. How much it affects it here, though. I wonder if someone can actually research that. Get an official answer from somebody.
Loose. Missile infantry.
So
at
my
your
opponent sees
command.
that he can't really
Archers.
catch my cav or any of my
Citizen
units.
cavalry.
He's pretty much surrounded from all sides. No matter which way he goes, he's going to get hit. See that? So seeing as how he is pretty much, I don't say hopeless, but
Reload.
I guess that's the best word for it. He is going to wait for it. Wait for
Missiles ready
it.
and waiting. Archers.
Well,
Missile infantry.
I think it's pretty much a given what's going to happen.
Quick. Reload.
But it's a cool matchup, Athens versus Sparta. It was a cool battlefield condition having all this rain with the mini-map disabled and the overhead tactical map disabled. It made it more realistic. Scouting was a lot more essential, especially with all the trees here, where he was initially keeping his troops hidden from my view.
Riders advance!
Alright, so, okay, sorry. This is where he
As you command.
does the
Advance at speed!
the un-Spartan thing of surrendering, because he tries chasing my cav here, and you know that's when he sees, you know, there's nothing that can be done about this situation for him. But I want to say good game to my opponent. It was a fun battle. Hope you guys enjoyed this confrontation between Athens and Sparta. I'll see you guys later.